So we're going to be doing a career reading. This is a pick a card, so you have the option of picking 1, 2, or 3. You will see the cards when you pick a pile, so just choose a number, and then whatever kind is drawn to you will kind of resonate. So we're going to start off with pile number 1. And pile number 1 is the strength card. So this is basically telling me that as of right now, you kind of might need to be patient. There's a need for patience, especially because with everything going on right now, things are coming. There's just a need for you to understand that you're tired and you need it. You need strength right now. You need a lot of patience. So let's get started and see. We're going to be using this deck. This is the Thoth deck, or however you pronounce it. We're going to be using this to clarify the pick a card, as well as using the Goddess deck to see how well you're being receptive to your success or finances, right? So let's get started. So card number 1. What do you guys need? Oh, that's interesting. That should not even be there. Charlie? Is there a Charlie here? That's weird. Anyway. Pile number 1 is all over the place, obviously. There's a couple in here that have flipped over. Oh, pile number 1 isn't ready to let go of their habits. As far as spending, this is spending habits that are holding you accountable right now. I think a lot of you are needing to invest, and you kind of know it takes a lot to build something, especially because you want to build this empire. You want to build this, avenue of income for yourself and your family, but you're waiting for some type of confirmation. You could be waiting for either some good news or just basically a letter of recommendation, I'm hearing, or just something as far as something to give you a boost in what you're going through right now. You could be feeling a little bit out of your body, maybe feeling as if like your spirit is bigger than your soul right now, or like you just don't fit inside of yourself. And that could probably be why you're feeling this anxiousness, because you're growing and you're evolving into this person who realizes, I gotta get my shit together, basically. A lot of you don't feel like you're handling the business the way that you should, or you just feel as if, I need to do things better. I need to organize myself. I need to write a budget. I need to be able to, say, I don't need this right now. I don't need to spend any money. There is, for card number 1, there's a lot of virtue within your soul, and I think that's also what's going to be able to help you bring in a lot of, give me one second. It's going to help you bring in a lot of, I don't know, like, it feels like you're attracting so much. It's just not there yet. I think a lot of you can feel the fire within you kind of just rising up. You're getting angry, or it's just this frustration about, when is it my time? When is it, when do I get to shine? When do I get to be successful? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You could be a life path 5, or 5 is just a number for you right now. This is for pile number 1. This is going to be your year. You just have to, have the confidence within yourself to have faith that things are going to work out, and they definitely will, especially with that virtue card. Underneath the deck, you have Princess of Cups, so you could really be needing a lot of attention, or you just feel as if, you kind of need a hug, or you just don't have the support that you need right now, and it's really weighing down on you, which is why you're starting to feel anxious, because you don't know if you can actually do it with the amount of support that you've been getting. But the support is definitely coming. I think what you're needing as far as validation goes comes from yourself. It's that lack of faith. It's not really a lack of faith, it's the impatience in your faith, I think. So let's get into the Goddess to see what's going on here. Hecate, you're at a crossroads. So between your old self and your new self, or just this new being who's coming out of you. It's this awakening, that's that phoenix rising. So it just feels a lot like everything is going to shit, but in reality things are being put into place. Things are being put into place, which is why that strength card is out. That strength card is here to show you, you know, you have the capability, and it might be time to have some fun instead of, you know, focusing on shit that you can't really control right now. If you're only worried about, you know, the money or the support and all this other stuff, but you're not taking care of your health, or you're not taking care of basically yourself, or, you know, giving yourself that TLC in the meantime, then the success isn't going to mean anything to you. So now is the time for you to really take this time to, you know, feed more into your soul, because your spirit is high, but your soul needs a little bit more light, as far as, you know, the darkness has to come out, which is why you're at that crossroads, because those bad habits, again, with your spending, could be a part of where you find comfort. But a lot of the reasons why you find comfort in that spending is because you think that you're getting more, but in reality you need less. And it's not to say money wise, it's just to say you have to do more with less. I'm gonna actually leave that there, but what I do want to say is lighten up. Lighten up, and you'll start to see things flowing in. Your expectations could be, you know, taking a toll on you right now, which is why there's a halt on everything, because the shadow work needs to be done. The shadow work needs to be done, especially with your finances. I think you could probably want a new job, or you're interested in trying a new field, or adding your, you know, just incorporating some type of hobby into your life that's going to keep you not distracted, but separate business from pleasure. And you know, business can be pleasurable as well as pleasure can be business, but at the same time you're gonna need a boundary there, so that you can know when it's time to be serious and when it's time to not. You're gonna have to kind of find that balance within yourself. So this was card number 1. If you enjoyed this, please visit lolahoneyaroma.com. If you would like a personal reading, please visit lolahoneyaroma.com. Let's get into number 2. So number 2 at 7:32, cool. Number 2 is the Knight of Swords.